All right, our first guest is here, and I want you all to meet Tiffany Ficklin, who is president of FemCity Albuquerque. Hello, Tiffany. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great.
Yay. So we actually know each other from before, and I'm actually just joined this group as well, so I'm a FemFessional.
You are.
Now, tell everybody, what are FemFessionals and what is FemCity?
Well, you are a perfect example of one, actually, so that works out great. Just look at Erin, that's it.
She's it.
Yeah, that's it. A FemFessional is a woman that is savvy, that looks to grow herself and grow her community. She's very involved socially. She's very involved philanthropy. She is driven in her own business. Usually it's a business owner or someone who's very professional in their given field.
You're describing her pretty well.
No, that's what I'm saying. Erin is the FemFessional. So, and what we do, FemCity Albuquerque, we're the local chapter of a national organization called FemFessionals. And what it does is it connects women on a global level to really grow and develop themselves in every component, socially, mentally, physically, professionally. We run workshops and meetings and just really connect. And it's a place where you can really be vulnerable and ask for help and grow professionally. But my favorite part about it, and again, this is something I know Erin strives by, is your point is to lift other women up in their profession, to support them, to grow them, to instead of tearing each other down, to really elevate them to the next level.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we do see a lot of that where women, unfortunately, women will sometimes bring other girls down, try to get higher in the business or wherever they are, and I mean, it's an unfortunate thing that happens way too often, and it's great to see this group, stepping in and saying, look, we need to help each other.
Well, and there's a lot of really great networking groups out there, and what makes us different is we go beyond passing business cards. We're making really authentic connections, getting to know each other, and it's been long overdue, I think, for Albuquerque, because our events are selling out. Our organization membership just blew up. We just started in August, and we have women contacting us every day, so it's exciting.
Obviously, you're filling a void here, and people are responding. I think it's great because young women professionals need a place to go and network with others and find out. How can men support this?
Well, what's been great is we've had husbands and boyfriends find us and say, "Oh, my girlfriend would be so great at this. My wife would be so great at this."
They're referring people to you.
Yes, they are. So which is awesome because the thing is, there's definitely a shift in the way business is done. Jessica Eves Matthews is one of our founding members as well, and I know she's been on your show with her book, Wonder Woman, How Western Women Will Save the World.
She's great.
She is, and it really it's about the philosophy of women stepping into their own power, their own strength, and using their natural skills to be exceptional leaders. And I think that behind every great man is an amazing woman, and the same can be said for women. That there's great supportive men and great supportive women that will help you get to where you need to go.
This is really interesting. Now you're doing a showing of a documentary called Miss Representation.
Yes.
And
it's an amazing film. I had the opportunity to see it at a convention I attended a couple years ago, and it just shocked me to my core. I'm a mother. I have two daughters, two stepdaughters and a stepson, and I just was floored by what has become mainstream and acceptable with portrayal of women in leadership, women in power, women in media, and it really got me thinking. And so it was just kind of a marriage made in heaven that we have this amazing, powerful women's networking group, and that we're able to bring the film to our community to really challenge those perceptions, to really expose our community to ways women can better themselves.
Yeah, and one of the biggest issues right now is photoshopping, for example. You're at Walmart, you see these pictures of these glamorous women, beautiful, of course, but how much photoshopping do they have, really? And that really influences young women. I mean, I've seen albums and albums of these Photoshop pictures and the original. I'm like, that doesn't look the same at all.
Right.
No, it really creates, and it not only, so it perpetuates a stereotype of what beautiful is and what young women should achieve.
It's unrealistic.
It is unrealistic, but the detriment to that too is our young men are being exposed to that as well. So their vision of beauty, perfection, normality is also skewed. So they're not seeing women in a true light.
They keep looking for the Photoshop girl and the one standing right in front of them.
Right.
There was that, I don't know if you guys saw that one young model, she's only about 5'5", but they Photoshopped her and made her tall.
Oh my
and
gosh.
enhanced her body and face and everything, and it was a demonstration of just that. It's on video on the internet right now on how pervasive that can be.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible. Tonight's screening is the adult version of the film. It's the full-length 90-minute feature that does have really strong imagery in it. So it's rated in MA14. They really suggest 16 and older attend. But last night was our student screening, and it was a shorter version of the film, 30 minutes, and it does have a section where it shows the whole process of being from a normal woman to makeup, hair, the full boat, and then it shows the Photoshop component, and you could hear an audible gasp from people in the audience that went, that's not the same person, that it was just, it turned her into something that I guess is considered beautiful.
So last night was just the student viewing, but we were talking earlier about you were getting so much questions and a lot of people really getting involved, interested more about it.
It was really amazing, and this was what kind of the goosebump and what drove me to bring it is we had great support from the Cottonwood School in Corrales. They're a preschool through elementary, and Sandia Prep, which is middle school through high school. So they were able to really support us in getting the message out to their communities and their students and other schools in the area. And we had a great article that covered the film recently from Carolyn Flynn, who writes for Sage at the Albuquerque Journal. And so we had this awesome, diverse group of people there, all ages, men and women, and some of the students had the most provocative things to say about the film, and a desire to bring it to their school and their community and their friends. And we had one young woman that made a great point, and she said, you know, sometimes I want to see a movie, and my mom will look it up on commonsensemedia.com, which is a great resource for parents that want to know, like, what is this movie really about and what kind of questions should we be asking ourselves as our children go to see it. And my mom will look it up and she'll say it's total junk, you know, you don't want to go see that movie. And she said, and sometimes I want to be able to see that movie to form my own opinion, because she said, you know, we love our parents, but you will have more of an impact with your friends, friend to friend, saying this movie is junk rather than a parent saying this movie is junk. So she said, I want to be kind of the catalyst in spreading those little social seeds of awareness with my friend group. And wow, that was it. That's what it's about. So it's a powerful, powerful film, and you know, I would love everyone everywhere to see it.
So tonight is the adult version, so
Yes.
it's a little bit more kind of on the edge.
It is. They're, and you'll be surprised too by some of the images. Even in the middle school version last night, my youngest daughter is 10, and she was there to see it, and I almost at some point, you know, wanted to cover her eyes, like, don't look. But the counselor at the end made a great point that even if, as a parent, you're not exposing your children to these images, you know, if you're not showing them on TV and not seeing movies, that they're seeing them anyway. When you stand in the checkout line at the grocery store, all the magazine covers, and when you go to a movie and you see the previews or the trailers, and even commercials on general TV have these images in them. And what this movie has done is put a glaring light onto what we're seeing. And one of their taglines is, you can't be what you don't see. So let's start holding each other accountable for what we're watching.
It's a lot of famous women that are in this film as well. So it's not just a couple of people that you've never heard of. It's big name women.
Really
Very
powerful women in media, in politics, in the community that are just really saying, challenging the way you think and what your perception is. So tonight the film is the adult version, 90 minutes at the Sandia Prep Theater. They're located on Osuna. It's $5 at the door. We want men and women to come, and we'll be holding a discussion afterwards for just thoughts on the film and what you can do to make a difference in the community.
And femfessionals.com to
Yes.
join the group.
Join the group. We actually have a great membership special right now. If you sign up before this Friday, the 15th, you get 20% off your membership by entering the code BUSINESS.
Nice. Great to meet you.
Great to meet you guys, too.
Thank
you for being here.
Thank you for
I'm
having
glad
us.
to know about this. This is
Good.
wonderful. Thank you.
Spread the word.